Yep, keep your friends. It's hard to make them when you grow up. Otherwise, you end up like that one guy who has like one or two friends. Right? It's kind of sad. It really is sad. I love him dearly. Good friend. Good person. Just a little lacking in the social skills. And he also lives in a society where it is hard for him to recover from having not had the social skills. You don't want to do a 1,000 point run. 1,000 point run's trash. Now that I am on 2 misses, I gotta focus. It's sad. It's sad to be like this 400 points in. Cannot believe it. But it's okay. Oh my god, gosh. What is this day? What kind of day is this? This is a beautifully cursed day. Again on 2 misses. Right on the edge. Having to do that and that. Those are some tough tests. Coming at us. 800 points in. That usually doesn't get that bad usually until for a few thousand points. What's going on here? The demons that come and make that happen, they usually show up pretty late. Now they're just like, yep, you won. You want to act like you can just come in here and show off on stream how great you are? No. We're gonna make you do that and that and that. Not gonna have a nice, easy day today. It looks like a rough night tonight. I actually have to tell my body not to tell it take over. Because these patterns here... Like, some of this is just cruel, actually, at this stage. Normally, I can just let my body take over and do its thing. My body does not want to do that today. Like that was easy, that cakewalk. $18.12. Something important happened that year, and I don't know what. That's one of those, what's the word? That's one of those years that gets, like, posted on the what's it? That's one of those history years. Unfortunately, I majored in mathematics. So I genuinely... It's really bad. Someone's gonna be like, oh, that was the year that some super important thing happened. Rainbow Ninja Man, why don't you know this? I haven't taken a history class in more than 10 years. Yeah, more than 10 years now. I just never, That lemon was scary. History just never interested me. Too much. As a kid. Some of it's important, but I never really, like... got into it. Everyone learns like 9,000 things about World War II in history class, and that's it. Right. This is American history. Right. So sure there's some Australian out there having a nice laugh. No, American schooling for history is pretty bad. And I get told things. Oh, fumble the apple completely. Beautiful. Fumble twice. My fly was on both of those. It just wasn't moving fast enough. Body starting to do its job. Nothing particularly weird about what's happening on the board now. Whoa. That bomb really wanted to hit my side. It hit the ground and then just, I don't know. Net kiwi, really close. Net lime, also really kind of a bad idea to have gone for it. That kinda. Missed that guy that's hanging out in the middle of all of those bombs on purpose. Because that happens. You know what happens when that happens? Oh, the mist deletes itself. The mistakes delete themselves. Don't you just wish that your mistakes would just delete themselves? If you went through your life long enough? I do. I've made enough big mistakes in my life. Like grad school. That, you know, I'd love for those mistakes to just be deleted. Sometimes the best you can do with your mistakes, though, is to just not make them again. And to tell other people to not make them. I had a colleague, old colleague. I called him up about something that was happening at my work, right? And because I thought he had an interest in that particular problem. Thought maybe could get something going there. A little behind my boss's back, but you know. Okay. Anyway. So I called him up and was like, hey, we're making progress on this problem. Are you interested? He's like, no. But Rainbow Ninja Man, do you want? Do you have an interest in going back for your PhD? I'm like, well, I'm gonna. I meekly said that I was gonna try to do the PhD-ish thing, like publishing outside of context of having a PhD. And that is kind of what I'm doing. And I will have to call him. I'm gonna have to call him about that at some point. But anyway. Oh, that was scary. The pineapple. came up, bounced up against my side after having been dropped, and made me think I was gonna miss twice. No. Oh, golly. It bounced and made me think I was about to have 2 misses, and I'm like, oh gosh. Anyway, I meekly said no, I don't want to do that right now. Maybe in the future, probably not. No way. No. Not at a U.S. institution. Not going for a PhD at a U.S. institution. What a mistake that 50% graduation rate. So in Europe, PhD graduation rate is a little closer to 80%. There's a nice pile of protections that prevent you from getting screwed over because your advisor hates you. In the US, those are absent. So there's this giant gap. That was tough. There's this, like, huge pile of people in the US. I want to be very clear, this only applies in the US. There's this huge pile of people in the US who have the mental ability to publish, research, and the discipline to do it, but who simply don't have a PhD because their advisor didn't like them. Beautiful cut there. Oh, that was some precision. That cut. Not flashy. No, none of the flashy lights. But that was really precise. Dancing in between these bombs. Yeah, like about 30% of the people who go in for a PhD in the US. Really. Just get screwed over by their advisors. That's my estimate. And I am totally unwilling to risk, because that is like 6 years of your life. You can't spend 6 years of your life going in for a piece of paper without some real plan. You have to know what's going to happen if you just suddenly fall out of favor. for reasons that are absolutely unrelated to your ideas. Of course, a lot of it was... Some of it was absolutely my ideas. Not, like, because they were, like, revolutionary or something. There were a lot of people in the field who cared about these ideas. But, because the ideas I had were not the same as my advisors. I think that's ultimately it. Like, if I'd gone to another lab, I'd probably have a PhD. Whoa. Oh well. But, unlike that, you see those two mistakes? One of them, erased. Two of them erased. Look at this beautiful fantasy world where you can just erase your mistakes. By playing for long enough. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that beautiful? Don't you wish that was real life? I have made bigger mistakes in the PhD, though. I really do have to make a little bit of effort to go erase some of them. You have to clear your method. Easy to do in Fruit Ninja. Just clear your misses. You can just clear your miss. Just clear. Take him on the chin. 8,008 points. That's the funny calculator number. That's the number you put in on your calculator. Oh. Are they like that anymore, actually? Aren't those calculators like that anymore? Are those calculators like that anymore? It's been a while since I've actually been in a classroom which uses that kind of calculator. I thought that was 2 misses, so I went for it a little hard. Oh, it's over 9,000. Oh my... Ah! How many times do I get to make that joke? It's not even every week that I get to make that joke. And this time it was just like nonchalant. Oh yeah, my score is over 9,000. The Vegeta Dragon Ball Z joke. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodbye, Kiwi. It's okay. It's okay. And that noise? That's why it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Whoa! Lemon a little bit more dicey. Cheeky lemon. Gotta face the fire. You also have to know when to not face the fire. Oh. These are real ninja score. What the? Okay. Rude. Yeah. I don't know what to say here. This is good. Don't know how I completely missed that line and everything on the board all at once. Oh, deja vu. I have been in this place before. I have absolutely made that sound before on stream too. Six-foot-tall adult, manly screamer noises coming out of that mouth. Whoa! That was bad for a second because I didn't have my eyes on my up, so I didn't know how many points I had. Not points, misses. Right now, very unfortunately, this is 100% body and 0% brain. My brain has kind of begun to overheat, which is probably how I got that many crits. Wow, that was scary. Well, Yeah, okay. Nice and quiet. Well, the tension's gone. By the way, kids, do not do drugs. Stay in school only for an appropriate amount of time. Like go to college. Don't go to grad school. Grad school is a mistake. But don't consume the marijuanas, okay? Okay, good boys and girls. Good ninjas. Make good judgment calls. For more than one reason. How many of those bombs were just like hiding a fruit? If I hadn't like just let myself take the L there. If I had not just let myself take the L there, I'd have been toast ages ago. More than a few times. Good ninjas make good judgment calls. Remember that, kids. All right. I don't know what else to say. I'm actually surprised. I thought today was gonna suck. I thought today was gonna be just like a miserable day. Gotta make the risks now. For 14 more points. And that was really close. Let that line go. What a beautiful day for a new high score. Start off thinking today's just gonna suck. And here we are. Probably 0 viewers. You know, if anyone is in the chat, I am honored to have you here. But I don't know how to entertain you more, other than to give you the, what's the word, the normal line, the normal don't do drugs, stay in school, although I have to sort of negate some of that. You do need some school, obviously, but you don't need grad school. Not in the US. Academia, if you're going in for academia, don't. Again, only really applies if you're in the US. Academia is not a, it's not where the cool kids hang out. Cool kids go into industry. and do research on their own time instead of spending 80 hours a week trying to prevent someone else from doing their work. Oh, swipe at academia. You do need some connection there, though. You can take a light swipe at them and still be friends, but you really do need that kind of friend if you want to do anything in that field. You can publish on your own time. Just go get a master's and make sure your thesis is publishable before you leave, and you're good. That lemon almost got away from me. Make sure you can publish. Also, don't get into chemistry, or you're going to be chained to some gigantic lab. Get into computer science or mathematics. But you're not chained to a giga lab. And you can have all the academic freedom you want. Rainbow Ninja Man has the academic freedom. Absolutely envious. Academic freedom. I have the academic freedom. I could go out there today and just write a paper about a complete nonsense paper about how Fruit Ninja is the most fun thing ever. I'd be stuck putting it on like Vixra or somewhere useless, but I could do it. And nobody would complain. Nobody would like... Nobody would be like, Rainbow Ninja Man, I need you to do... To write a paper about how to... I don't know, what's something lame... About how, to do something useless. I'm not even gonna pretend to think about that. Some like pure abstract topology or something. I don't have to worry about that. I can focus on things that are actually cool. And I have enough academia buddies. You do need one or two. I have enough academia buddies that if I publish anything of use, I can just go like, hey, can you help me out? Get this published somewhere. Bing bang bosh. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Actual academic freedom. I love it. Didn't do drugs because I didn't do drugs. My brain works. Oh my gosh. You can be like Rainbow Ninja Man. Cut fruit on the internet. Have a nice job. Have good friends who can help you be useful in society. No, industry is the way to go, but young kids have all the academic freedom you want. He's a crank, but you know who has the most academic freedom in the world? John Gabriel. Everyone laughs at him. But his life, the way he describes his life, except for him not having a good reputation, his life, actually enviable. People pay attention when he says something. Nobody believes it. But people totally. Wow, my brain is definitely not in the fruit, and I'm just... Look at this. My brain is in all the past mistakes I've made with my life. Grad school. And all the mistakes with all my friends. And I'm just cutting the fruit. Like an absolute king. Saying, hey kids, don't do drugs. Go to school and do this exact amount of school. Get a master's. Master's is perfect. Master's in the publication record, absolute top notch. You can do whatever you want, more or less. As long as you're in the right field. As long as you can afford the gear. Whoa. Bomb on the floor blowing up. Don't do anything weird like, I don't know. As long as you're not doing anything that's necessarily secret. And then you can just live your life. Whoa. My body has fully taken over. And it's doing its job. Yep. If you come out of this stream taking anything else away from this, then Rainbow Ninja Man is king of fruit. Take those away. Don't do drugs. Don't do grad. Don't do drugs. Don't do grad school. Skip that PhD. Just get your MF. And you will end up at least a little bit like me. Talking about how much you love your job at the end of a stream every day. Having the free time to cut some fruit for an audience of 0 people. This is pretty mad, actually. The moment I say, is it going to be X? Is this going to be the X run? Like, for some number of points, I'm going to hit a bomb. Immediately then. So let's go ahead and not jinx it. I thought I was going to be struggling to get 5,000. Let's get that. That plum? No. Rainbow Ninja Man, your hands are hacks. Your hands are hacks. Are they? Are they hacks? They hurt right now, actually. Whoa! No, they're not hacks! Ah, they are so not hacks. I almost went into that bomb. Oh my god. Nah. Okay. I don't have any jokes for like numbers in the 5 digits, you know? I don't have any jokes. I can't be like, "Oh, it's overnight." There's not like a corresponding 9,000 joke for any, well, for most. Like for numbers with 5 digits, there's like the one that I did the joke for. I did it at 8,000 points. I have no clue how long this run has been going. I am deeply... Well, honestly, if you came in to chat at me, and then you saw this, you shouldn't be disappointed, so I don't want to apologize. I can't talk to chat. Wrist is starting to crack. Right wrist, not left wrist. Left wrist is weirdly doing fine. I think because my right wrist does a lot of the work. But my right wrist absolutely beginning to hurt. And the fingers too, because you got a grip. It's starting to hurt. I will totally respond to 100% of chat, which is probably 0 people right after this. I'm standing back a little bit more than I usually do, because I can kind of tell that my body is starting to... It starts to want to stop. My body wants to stop. But there is no way. You look at that score, and then you say, I'm tired, I'm gonna stop. No. What the hell? Of course you don't. I mean, I've done it in some games. But I'm not gonna do it in Fruit Ninja. Oh, had to step away. So that kiwi... Like, I had to actually move my body. That kiwi was, like, right on the floor, and I had to move my body. Whoa! Just right, so that I saw it. Ah. Not. Did you see that? I was just like dancing between those bombs. That's nuts. Whoa, hey. Chill, chill. I love that sound so much. Guardian Angel comes down and absolves you of your mist. Oh. Not all of them, though. Oh, wow! Who was around to see that? One of you guys came in to see that beautiful